Thanks for tuning in. This is Let's Meet, produced by the WCI. I'm your host, Alex.
Hello everyone, I'm Mie Ying, and I'm excited to join Alex in bringing you today's exciting content.
Now, in today's program, we will see the industrial design innovation cooperation between Chongqing and Singapore, insights from mayors of sister cities around the world, the historical and modern transformation of Chongqing's opening port heritage park. As we all know, Chongqing is not only renowned as an industrial powerhouse, but also harbors a crucial industry behind it: industrial design.
Yes, that's true. From small devices like smartphones to complex new energy vehicles, even bridges and urban architecture rely on industrial design. Chongqing was awarded the title of Global Capital of Design by the United Nations last year, a testament to the city's industrial design prowess.
You know, it's worth mentioning that at a recent Grand Industrial Design new product launch and promotion event, the China-Singapore Design Co-Creation Plan was officially unveiled. Undoubtedly, this will drive deep cooperation in the field of industrial design between the two regions and usher in a new chapter of collaboration. Let's delve a little bit deeper into this exciting initiative.
Industrial design is more than looks. It's about enhancing everyday lives. Chongqing and Singapore, both design capitals, excel in this field. In this video, we will see their plans for future collaboration. The Industrial Design new product launch and promotion event recently took place in Chongqing. Chongqing is developing the modern manufacturing cluster, using industrial design to boost new quality productive forces and drive innovative, integrated advanced manufacturing.
The event spotlighted Chongqing's modern productive services, emphasizing three key areas of international design exchange, regional design collaboration, and design empowerment in industrial design. Highlights included the launch of the China-Singapore Design Co-Creation Plan and the China-Singapore Design Co-Creation Base. Cooperation projects such as the AI design platform and low-carbon travel products were signed to advance collaborations in design plus digital intelligence and technology.
This event established an interactive and collaborative design platform between Chongqing and Singapore, both recognized as design capitals, attracting nearly 200 participants from design organizations across China and Singapore.
We started out as an industrial design company, so we have worked with major companies like Samsung, including Lenovo. Essentially what we try to provide is a different lens of how we view product from a user perspective, human-centric kind of perspective. But what really differentiates and the value that we give sometimes is that we do user research to understand the Asian market.
Chongqing has its slew of very accomplished designers as well, and definitely a lot of manufacturing abilities and capabilities, something that Singapore probably lacks because of our limitation in our resources and our land. So believing that the two partners coming together would strengthen and enhance the collaboration to improve lives and perhaps also impact the society at large.
At the recent Sister City Conference, we interviewed representatives from Papua New Guinea, Hungary, and Namibia. They shared their cooperation experiences in infrastructure, medical care, investment, and education.
Yes, I think their insights will positively contribute to Chongqing's international development.
Let's take a look.
On the morning of May 22nd, Chongqing International Friendship Cities Cooperation Conference 2024 kicked off. Provincial, state, and city leaders and representatives from 48 cities across 31 countries, along with diplomats from 14 countries stationed in China, representatives of international friendship organizations, foreign enterprises, and business associations gathered in the mountain city to deepen cooperation and pursue common development.
The Chinese people are very receptive upon our request, our provincial request, to help us to build a international wharf at our seaport. They did it. Now it's the international wharf in Papua New Guinea, my country. The medical aid to Papua New Guinea from China, it's my humble request that it must continue. It might continue. We need Chinese doctors, Chongqing or Chinese government to help us to bring some doctors to Morobe province and to Papua New Guinea.
I'm really looking forward to the conference, and of course I should not forget to mention that we also have a direct rail freight connection with the Chinese railways. So I think that's the most important when speaking about my region.
In terms of city to city, we have good relationships with China, and in particular cities such as Chongqing, Shanghai, just to mention a few. So these cities, we have cooperation and memorandum of understandings. One of our cooperation agreement is looking at the TVET. Those are the vocational schools. We have an agreement in the two cities in terms of vocational school, and the main reason is really just to make sure that our students that do not qualify for tertiary education, they would then go to the vocational schools so that they can study and be able to use their technical skills to uplift the societies, to uplift the city, and to contribute to the economic and the market of our cities.
In this episode, we will take you to the Chongqing Opening Port Heritage Park. Could you explain to us what the term opening port means?
Of course, Chongqing, built along the river, has always been an important port city. It officially opened as a commercial port during the Qing dynasty, beginning trade with foreign countries. The Chongqing Opening Port Heritage Park is a testament to the city's transformation from an ancient port to a modern metropolis.
Let's join James as we embark on this journey of historical and cultural exploration.
Nearly 130 years ago, this famous riverside in Chongqing Nan'an district became the place to be for overseas merchants in southwest China, and has stood witness to the development of Chongqing since the first customs house was established in 1891, marking the point in history when Chongqing opened to foreign trade. This eye-catching cluster of buildings is the Chongqing Opening Port Heritage Park, which dates back to the year 1896, where the English merchant Archibald John Little relocated his trade business to this location. Let's go check them out. The Chongqing's Opening Port History Museum used to be the warehouse of Little & Co. It has 3 floors detailing the history behind foreign trade in Chongqing. The exhibits feature more than 300 artifacts and documents from the era. This wooden model shows us what the Lichuan once looked like. This was the first steamship to ever sail into Chongqing, and Archibald Little was one of the merchants on board that day. Archibald John Little was a merchant and businessman from Manchester, England. He first sailed to China in 1859 as a tea connoisseur for a German company. Then almost 3 decades later, Archibald Little opened the era of steamship navigation on the Upper Yangtze when he ultimately set foot in Chongqing on the 9th of March 1898 aboard the Lichuan. This bright red structure is the former site of Little & Co. It has retained its blend of Chinese and Western architectural features, such as the sloping roof with double eaves, gilded partitions, and railings carved in a dragon theme, which go with a Western-style chimney, large window frames, and this stone fireplace. The exhibition hall inside displays a collection of items dating from the era. You know, there's far more to the Chongqing's Opening Port Heritage Park than just admiring the architecture, exhibits and scenery. They've also created their own line of innovative cultural products. We are now at the very top level, and we can see that they've opened a consumer street, and there are outlets that serve all kinds of things like local delicacies and even retro products over there. All the snacks have tasty Chongqing flavours and go perfectly with a short respite. Now this is something visitors might not expect to see. Now, although I'm not that great at skateboarding myself, it does show how they've incorporated innovative experiences to attract younger generations into the youth culture space here. This park has added vitality to the Two Rivers and Four Banks area in London Road. Next time you're in town, you should definitely come and experience this new cultural hotspot, which combines heritage and modernity. I'm James, and I'll see you again soon.
Now on to an exciting part. In this episode of Vloggers in Chongqing, we follow a well-known travel vlogger, Adam, as he tours the Chongqing Graffiti Art Street in the Jilanpo district here in Chongqing.
You know what? This street has a significant background. Its creative inspiration comes from Professor Luo Zhongli, the president of Sichuan Fine Arts Institute. The entire street is one of the largest graffiti artworks in China at the Evans Award.
Absolutely amazing. I'm sure Adam's visit will bring us a unique visual feast. Let's have a look.
It's really cool because I've seen this on social media a lot. I've seen it on like TikTok and Instagram Reels. But it's cool to see in person. It's amazing. It's actually way bigger than I thought. And it's super popular, right? You can see this. That's the interesting thing about this city. Everything is really big. All the bridges are big, the buildings are big. And this is really cool. The trains that are set up high and you can get a good look at the city, and that was really nice when we came along the river, like once you came out of the building, and then also like sort of coming through the city this last bit. It was interesting for me because I haven't seen much of this city yet, so it's great to see the view, and the train is really like, it's nice and quiet and comfortable. It's great. Cool to have a place to come and do it, because I think a lot of people enjoy doing it, and it's nice to have somewhere that you can come and not worry about getting in trouble or anything like that. And then it also creates a cool place for people to hang out, right? So you see people everywhere here like taking photos for social media or whatever, and it just seems like a cool, fun place to hang out. I like it.
Recently, a roller coaster at Chongqing's amusement park attracted nearly 20,000 likes online. Let's check it out.
It's really thrilling.
I totally agree. It's amazing. If you have a chance to visit Chongqing, you definitely shouldn't miss this heart-pounding adventure. Well, that brings today's show to an end. Let's meet showcasing New Chongqing to the world. I'm your host, Alex.
I'm your host, Mieying. See you next time.
China.
China. China.
Hello, China. Hola, China.
Hello, China.
Chile, Vitame.
Hola, China.
Oi, China.
Hola, China.
Hello, China.